Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So, I've actually been asked about how I managed to get my SSR items as upgraded as far as I could, considering I'm free to play. So I thought I'd answer it in this video. And I'll just cover, how I did this. So I guess first I should probably show off which SSRs I have. And I actually have a surprising number. Um, for example, there's a level 20 Blue Moon. I have a Death's Robe that's not leveled. I have the Galaxy Cloak on Bozal. I have actually 2 Gifts of Eternal Life. And then there's a Peacemaker, which I just picked up today. There's a Seal Guardian, which I picked up, I think, last week. Another Seal Guardian. And then the King's Amulet, which was free, but the important thing is it's level 50. I also have a True Cross, a Dark Crown, an Aeus Helmet, level 40, with 2 additional Aeneas helmets, and then an Assault Suit at level 10. I don't use it, just for the record. And then an Aeneas armor at level 50. Of course, the Last Knight at level 50. And finally, last but not least, a Wind Cutter Dagger, which is actually pretty useless, but I have one. So it is actually quite a few SSRs now that I look at it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18. So 18 SSRs in total. And a few of those are actually leveled up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so 4 of them are actually leveled up. The rest are just really level 1s. So the question is, how did I get all these SSRs? And it's actually pretty simple. Now, the way I personally did it is, first of all, I strongly suggest that you save all your Aura Column ore only for Epic Martial Spirits. Do not, and I say this again, do not gamble for any SSRs in the store. I know it's tempting in the store under equipment. It's very tempting to, use 200 Aura Column ore to get an SSR weapon or armor or headgear. But honestly, it is not worth it. All of my SSRs that I got pretty much, they all came from fighting dragons or other methods. I didn't get any of these SSRs from gambling. So that's just a quick note. So, the question then is, how do you get Aura Column ore? And there's actually several ways. First, let's go into the Secret Realm. In the Secret Realm, if you do the Timeless Trial, let's look at the rewards. If you clear D+ of the Timeless Trial, you get 50 Aura Column ore per week. If you can clear A, you get 200 Aura Column ore. Now, A, admittedly, is very, very tough to clear. I'm going to be doing it today, but I haven't even done it yet myself. But A does give a lot of Aura Column ore, 200 per week. So, like, just from the Timeless Trial, you can get 250 Aura Column ore each week. If you manage to clear the SS level, which is probably not happening anytime soon, but if you do, you can get an SSR accessory every week. So yeah, the higher you can clear the Timeless Trial, the more rewards there are. So towards the end, it becomes very, very easy to get SSR items, that's for sure. The other way to get SSRs is from the Goddess Trial. The higher level dragon you fight, the more chance of SSR items dropping. In fact, just today, when I did my clear of the SSR, the level 60 dragon, one of the rewards was an SSR item. It was the what was it? It was one of the weapons that I have unused today. This one, Peacemaker. So I got a Peacemaker today from fighting the dragon through my daily. In addition, I also picked up the Seal Guardian today. I think I farmed around 20 runs or so with my guildmate Godlike 86, and because he was carrying me through the level 65 version of the dragon, I managed to get up that second Seal Guardian. So that's 2 SSRs that I got from fighting the dragon in one day. In addition to that, I actually got this True Cross accessory from the store. What I did was, in the Honor store, there's the random accessory gift box for 300 Honor points. I actually purchased this 7 times today, and out of the 7, one of them gave me the True Cross. So this does have a chance of dropping SSR accessories. From what I've noticed, I would say the chance of an SSR dropping seems to be, this is my guess, it could be totally off. It does seem to be around, let's say, 10% though. Like 1 in 10 purchases seems to give you an SSR item. So that's just an interesting note. You can get an SSR accessory from purchasing the random accessory box. So if you farm your arena matches, you can pick this up pretty consistently. There's also, of course, the SSR accessory gift box, which gives you an SSR accessory as well each month. So honor, you can purchase SSRs. Equipment, you should purchase Epic Martial Spirits. And yeah, that pretty much covers it, everything that you can do for SSRs in the store. So let's move back to talking about Aura Ore and how you can farm it. First of all, any SSR you break down gives you 100 Aura Ore. Okay, I'm not going to break one right now, but as an example, if I just unlock this and then put it on the store, you can see there is Aura Ore that you get. So it's just like if you break down SR items, you get 100. You get some gold and you get 100 Aura Ore. So 3 of them equals 1 Epic Martial Spirit. So you can see, I know there were a few SSRs that you got through the world events. I don't have any of those original ones anymore because I broke them down for Aura Ore. Next, another way you can get Aura Ore is actually through your weekly guild battles. So actually, joining a good guild is incredibly important because we actually used up all our chances this week, but we just cleared a very hard version of the guild battle, and I think I haven't collected my reward yet. So let's open that up. So very hard version of the guild battle. You can see if you fully clear it, the top 2 strongholds give you a total of 70 Aura Ore. You can do this 2 times a week. So that's 140 Aura Ore from clearing the very hard version. There's also some Trinity Crystals and some gold, which I'll just claim now. And finally, of course, there is the Guild Medals. Very hard gives 3,000 of them and 60,000 gold. So just an interesting point. Yeah, if you're in a guild, the stronger the guild, the better, because you can clear higher difficulty guild battles, and that gives you more Aura Ore. In addition to that, just as a quick note, the guild store lets you buy a lot of your class materials. You can see the cost scales very progressively. 100 for basic, 150, then 200, then 400, and 600, and then finally 800 for 10 items. So the cost does increase pretty dramatically. But you can buy your class materials, which means you do not have to farm Time Rift as much. If you don't have to farm Time Rift as many times, you can use that saved stamina for more attacks on the Goddess Trial Dragons to hopefully get more Aura Ore and SSR items. So, but that's what I did very often. I would, use my guild medals to buy the upgrade materials, and then that way I can farm the dragon more. Let's see. So, other than that, there's also the world events. I don't have any world events open right now, but world events actually have a chance of dropping SSR items. And that chance, actually, you can even get SSRs from the level 40 versions of these battles. The chance is not very high, especially for like the level 40 versions. But there is a chance. And, again, free SSRs are always a good thing, and you can always convert them into 100 Aura Ore for Epic Martial Spirits. So that pretty much sums it up. There's multiple methods to potentially get more SSRs, and if you just make sure you break down those SSRs so you have Aura Ore, you can then purchase Epic Martial Spirits to upgrade the specific equipment that you use. And that's basically what I did to get my equipment up to their current levels. Just as a quick note, so I'm going to just bring up my current equipment quickly, because there's only 2 characters who got invited to a level 65 Goddess Trial battle. I would normally join this, but since I'm doing a video, I can't right now, which is unfortunate. But let's continue. So there's only 2 of my characters who have SSR items that are leveled up, and that's Leon with the Last Knight, and also Ledin. I literally just upgraded the King's Amulet to level 50. So yeah, with regards to this, if you counted, right, I put in 3 Epic Martial Spirits into the Last Knight. There's 3 more into the King's Amulet. There's 3 more into Aeneas' armor, and 2 into Aeneas' helmet. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 Epic Martial Spirits. So, of those 11 Epic Martial Spirits, I believe that 3 of them were free. Because there was 1 from the Bozal event, there was 1 from the giveaway with what's it called? The Liana Legion of Glory event or something? Yes, the Legion of Glory gifts. There was 1 Epic Martial Spirit right here. And then there was also 1 from the world map that I remember. I believe one of the missions that you did, I think it was one of the ones up here. I can't recall specifically anymore. But one of these missions gave you an Epic Martial Spirit. So that's 3 Epic Martial Spirits right there. Which meant I actually really just bought 8 Epic Martial Spirits. Or 2400 Aura Column Ore. And in all honesty, 24 Aura Column Ore, when you think about it, is actually not that much. Because, from what I remember, even fighting the dragon every day gives you Aura Column Ore too. So, yeah, as long as you're not gambling for items repeatedly, and instead you save all your Aura Column Ore to buy Epic Martial Spirits, you can get your equipment upgraded. So that pretty much covers everything about how you earn Aura Column Ore and, yeah, how... And I guess really the best way to upgrade your equipment to SSRs. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.